Hey, what's up everybody? My name is DEBORAH PETERSIDE and I'd like to welcome you to my chat series on YouTube called A Chat With Deb. Right here, I'll take you through some exciting moments in my life and also teach you how to add some glam to yours in the most exciting way. But most importantly, I'm here because I like us to have inspiring and thought-provoking conversations that can transform our minds and help us touch lives. In other words, change society. But the truth remains that all my thoughts and opinions might not align with yours, but I trust you to keep an open mind and enjoy the ride. The right thing to do. This is how you do it. So if this sounds interesting to you, make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel for new videos every week so we can have a lot of fun here. Have a wonderful day. Bye. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of A Chat with Deb live conversations. I'm super excited. Like I always say that I get to talk with you guys here. Thank you for joining me. I'm super excited. Those from YouTube, I really appreciate. Those from Facebook, thanks for taking out time to connect. I hope you can hear me, by the way. If you can give a thumbs up. And don't feel, if you'd like to join us here in conversation, you can make well to there's a link I posted on my Facebook page, excuse me, and also on YouTube. Take out time and hit that link if you'd like to come on here for this conversation. Okay, guys, so let's take a little break. We'll be back. Okay, welcome guys. On today's episode, we'll be talking about dealing with hurt. I know that the last time we talked about it and it was quite brief and I got a lot of complaints. How come today's episode was quite short? Anyways, I promised it was going to be long today and we'll be talking about dealing with hurt. The last time I made mention of a book that's Beyond the Hurt by Pastor Isaac Olori, the International Director of Data Evangelism World Crusade. He talked about how to handle hurt and a lot of things that I said that I actually talked about here, and also recommended that book and said we should check it out. So guys, if you can hear me, just give a thumbs up. I can see your comments here. I'm going to put the link right on the screen so you see it. If you're on YouTube, check A Chat with Deb page and you would get it right there. So guys, let's jump into our conversation today. I'll also put it on the screen here so we can see. You can call in to join this live stream using the link just below, and I'm going to post it on Facebook as well so you can connect. Yes, it's right in front of your screen. And the last time we talked about how to deal with hurt, we had different guests that talked about how they handle hurt. One of which was trying to stay away if the person continues hurting you. Like it's not like it's a deliberate thing, but basically, like I said earlier, as a person, I would advise that as much as you have that conversation with the person, that's my personal opinion. That's why we're here. So not just to hear other people talk, but to also get different opinions and also my opinion. That's why we're here anyways. So if you'd like to make a comment about how to deal with hurt, please do well to drop your comment and we can read through and make some observations and some comments and all. So Okay, guys. So I would like to ask, how, as a person, how do you deal with hurt? Do you sideline the person, or you still stay where you are? And one of such occasions, one of such instances I gave was, what if the person stays with you in the same room? Do you try to avoid? How long would you want to avoid when the person is directly in your face? So I'd like to know, guys, what do you think? How do you deal with such a thing? You can call in if you choose while we wait. Hi guys from Facebook, welcome. I'm seeing you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really, really appreciate you guys. You all are doing well. Hey, what's up, everybody? My name is DEBORAH PETERSIDE, and I'd like to welcome you to my chat series on YouTube called A Chat With Deb. Right here, I'll take you through some exciting moments in my life and also teach you how to add some glam to yours in the most exciting way. But most importantly, I'm here because I like us to have inspiring and thought-provoking conversations that can transform our mind and help us touch lives. In other words, change society. But the truth remains that all my thoughts and opinions might not align with yours, but I trust you to keep an open mind and enjoy the ride. Tell you how this is the right thing to do. This is how you do it. And it's very funny how people move. So if this sounds interesting to you, make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel for new videos every week so we can have a lot of fun here. Have a wonderful day. Bye. Welcome back, guys. Yes, it's just an introduction to my YouTube channel. For those who are on Facebook, who are not on YouTube, you can do well to subscribe. I'd like to give an instant. What would you do if a person you're actually in love with, somebody you're supposed to marry, leaves you at the altar? For the ladies and for the guys, what if the lady leaves you at the altar for the guys, and what if the guy leaves you at the altar for the ladies and later comes back to apologize without giving any candid reason for carrying out such an act? What would be your reaction? So I'd like to get your reactions and know what it would be like. So guys, let's jump into this conversation. I'm not seeing any comments. I don't know, can we make comments? What's happening? Can we call in as well? Okay, Bright said, good afternoon, Debbie. Hot in my own way. I apply wisdom after I express my reaction to the person, but I will not allow it to occur or to affect my heart. So, Bright, how would you do that? How would you not allow it to affect your heart? Of course, we're emotional beings, and hot in its own way has a way of affecting us emotionally. I always say something that as much as we try to claim, hey, I'm the macho person, I'm not angry, or I have the, I don't know what to use. I don't know the right word to use. I have immunity. I feel like there's actually, we can't handle it as much as, or we should allow ourselves to feel that hurt. So, Brad, I'd like to know how you would not allow it to affect your heart. I feel like that's what we're trying to say. So this is a question for today. What if your supposed husband or wife to be leaves you at the altar and later comes back a few weeks later to apologize? What would you do? I'll take it again. What if your supposed husband to be or your wife to be leaves you at the altar and comes back a few weeks later to apologize? What would you do? Okay, guys, I'm waiting for your reaction. I'm waiting for your reaction. And on today's topic, we're talking about how to deal with hurt. So that's the link. If you like to call in, do well and make this conversation very interesting. Okay, I'm not getting any comments. Are we here? Are we here? Okay, there's another comment from Bride. Bride, welcome. If the proposed wife leaves me at the altar, I will give her a second chance, since to forgive is divine, to err is human, and to forgive is divine. Okay, that's very nice of you. That's very nice of you. Bryce, how are you doing? You've actually been very consistent here, and you've made this show quite interesting with your comments and all. So we're talking about, if the proposed wife, I'm taking it again, leaves me at the altar, I will give her a second chance, since to err is human and to forgive divine. Quite interesting. So we're talking about dealing with hurt, and that's the part 2 of today's conversation. I actually put a link on my page on Facebook. So you can call him. Okay. Okay, quite interesting. If you're up online, you can make comments using, you can follow up the conversation from the comments. I first of all asked, what if your supposed husband to be or wife to be leaves you at the altar and later comes back few weeks later to apologize? What would you do? Well, personally, I feel like I haven't really thought of that anyways, but like Bright said, to err is human and to forgive is divine. When you hold on to hurt, when you hold on to pain, I think you do yourself less favor than the other person. I feel like you do yourself a displeasure and a disservice if you hold on to grudges, if you hold on to things that people have done to you that actually hurt you. I would always say give yourself time to heal. If you're hurt, feel the pain. But as much as the Bible said something, Bible said that give place instead of vengeance, give place to wrath. Be angry, but don't let the sun go down on your wrath. You can't stay at a point. You can't stay at a particular place because somebody hurts you. So your life actually is on hold. That's what I feel happens to those who hold grudges. If you feel hurt by what someone has done to you and you keep it for a long time, as much as I feel like you put yourself down and you do yourself a displeasure than do yourself more good. Actually, it's even possible the person has no idea what they've actually done to you. First of all, you talk about it, have a conversation. But first of all, at this point, the person actually leaving you at the altar and going. So it's something they actually did intentionally. But at that point, do yourself a favor. Don't let them put you down. When you hold on to hurt, you give the person power over you. And that's what many of us don't understand. When you hold on to things that people have done to you, you give them power to hold you down. They hold you down without your knowledge. You might actually um, feel bad inside, which is totally acceptable. But that shouldn't let you put yourself down or do yourself a displeasure, a disservice by holding on to what they have done. So that's my take. Bryce said something, said, because we all sin every second, and if God can forgive us, why can't we forgive one another? Of course, God has forgiven us. Debbie, I'm doing fine. It's good to know. Thanks for joining in. You're actually like our top fan here. And I think you should actually call him Bright. You should call in so we can see your face, because I'm not sure the community here knows you so much. So we'd like to see you and know what you look like. As much as, even if I know, I think every other person would like to know who this Bright is. Okay. All right. So guys, what do you think? Let's get your comments. Let's get your opinions and your thoughts. Okay, welcome back, guys. Anyways, on today's episode, we'll be rounding off because it seems like nobody's online, but that's by the way. I'm seeing people online here. Yeah. Okay, guys. So as much as it lies within our power, let's forget about the hurt. And I recommended 2 books the last time. I Forgive for My Sake by Apostle G.D. Numbere and Beyond the Hurt by Pastor Isaac Olori. You might want to get those books. They're actually helpful, and they would help us handle hurt in a better way. On a final note, I'd like to say something. We as humans should let ourselves be emotional or be humans. In that, I mean, don't try to cover up when you're being hurt. Speak to the person who has done it in a polite manner. Sometimes it's quite difficult, but I'd advise that that's like the best way to handle such. Because if you're more or less harsh, the Bible says something that a soft answer turns away wrath. It takes a person who understands that you're being hurt shouldn't be transferred to another person. It takes maturity, but you have to first of all heal from the hurt that you face. So that's my final words, and I'll read the last comment from Bryce. He said, "You're correct, because hurt can make someone who is pursuing his or her life goals to lose focus." Very true. Of course, but I'll inbox you the prize. You would get it immediately we've ended these conversations. So guys, have a wonderful week, and don't fail to subscribe to my YouTube channel. All the best.
Hey, what's up, everybody? My name is DEBORAH, PETERSIDE, and I'd like to welcome you to my chat series on YouTube called A Chat With Deb. Right here, I'll take you through some exciting moments in my life and also teach you how to add some glam to yours in the most exciting way. But most importantly, I'm here because I like us to have inspiring and thought-provoking conversations that can transform our minds and help us touch lives. In other words, change society. But the truth remains that all my thoughts and opinions might not align with yours, but I trust you to keep an open mind and enjoy the ride. This is the right thing to do. This is how you should do. So if this sounds interesting to you, make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel for new videos every week, so we can have a lot of fun here. Have a wonderful day. Bye.